Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series as much as I have. This has been a lot of fun. We've tested out the Bosch 12 volt FlexiClick installation driver. We had the Festool CXS. We had Milwaukee, their M12 installation driver. They've all been really fun. They're all really good units. Our final one as of now is the Metabo. Now this is the Metabo Powermaxx BS12 BLQ. It's just way too long. Come on, Metabo, shorten that down a little bit. I actually, full disclosure, this is my favorite one so far. I've been using this on some other projects. Regardless of performance, I really like just the fit and feel of this unit. Now you can tell immediately this looks like a typical 18 volt drill. And it's very similar. So it's definitely a little bit more lightweight. It fits your hand really well. Metabo uses a slide pack for their 12 volt system, which is pretty cool. This is a 4 amp hour. You've got your battery indicators right on the front there. Snaps in. You've got your tool belt. You got a bit holder, all the stuff. So in a kit, you would get this unit. You've got your quick release drill chuck here. You have a right angle adapter, and you have your offset. Now in the Metabo kits, some of them are very different. I ended up getting, I believe, these two attachments as like a promo. They wouldn't come in the typical kit. I'm not sure why Metabo does that, and I have not found a 1/4 inch quick release adapter for it yet. Maybe they're out there. If you guys happen to see one of those or you know where to get them, please let me know, because I would like to see what that looks like. Maybe get one on hand here soon. But you can do everything right off the face there if you want to. You can use the drill chuck either way. So that is a kit. It does come with, at least the kit that we have, it did come with 2 of the 4 amp hour batteries. So very cool. I'm gonna run this just as it is. Got our bit right here. It's got a nice magnetic in there, so it holds it in. We will do everything in speed 2. This is a full battery, as you just came off the charger. So like all the other tests, we've got 2.5 inch decking screws. We're gonna drive until failure, 8 screws per row, and see how it does. And it's beeping at me. Yeah, I don't know if that's a thermal cutout or if it's a battery related. So it's still got life though, that's the problem. You can still drive. It's not even hesitating to drive them. That must be a thermal cutout. So depending on how we want to look at that, we could consider that the failure. Battery still has some life to it. Let's see if we can get it. Still driving. So even if we don't count that row though, let's just take a look at what we have here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. If we don't count that last row due to thermal cutout or if that's battery related. I'm thinking that is probably a thermal issue versus a battery. But it's hard to say. I'd have to look at the manual again. I don't know. So 47, phenomenal job. Again, this is a 4 amp hour battery though. So we will break all that down at the end and kind of show you how many screws per amp hour that equates out to being. So yeah, really impressive. It's a lot of screws. My hand is tired. It's performed really well. I'm gonna let this cool down just in case that was a thermal cutout. I will get a fresh pack on it, and then we will finish up the test with some structural screws and the trim head screws and all that fun stuff. So just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. I've let this cool down just a little bit. It's still pretty, yeah, I can still feel a little warmth there. It's got a fresh pack though. We've got our 4-inch trim head screws here, our 3 1/8 inch cabinet screws, and then we'll drive in a nice 5-inch structural screw, hopefully. And then we've got, of course, the Bosch 1/2 inch spade bit. We'll see how that handles all those things. So first, I had to grab a new board. We had just filled the other one with screws. So instead of hitting the screws, figured to get a new one. We'll go right here. So speed 1 still. Not a problem. Easy countersink. Speed 2. And just buried it. That was fast. That was really fast. Back to speed 1. Here's our trim head, or our cabinetry screws, excuse me. No problem, started to countersink, really easy. Not a problem at all. And whew, man, that countersunk well. So no issues there, plenty of power, plenty of speed. Now, it's big boy time. Fasten Master Pro, 5-inch structural screw. We're right here in the center. Give it some meat to bite into. This is speed 2. We'll do a speed 2 test first. Okay, so I think out of all of them, that's probably driven that slightly more deep in speed 2. The Milwaukee was really close, but I think this almost buried all the threads before cutting out. Yeah, and it's cut out well there. So that was speed 2. I'm gonna get a fresh one for speed 1. Just to show off here. Let's see what this will do. Not a problem. Started to countersink. It's got some massive torque to it. So, again, didn't bury it in speed 2, but I think that was deeper than any of the others so far. So, brand new Bosch bit. We'll pull that out and get the the drill chuck on here. Okay, locked in. Perfect. Okay, where's a good spot with no knots here? Right about there. Let's try that. So, speed 1, see how this does. Clean out once, just like we did with the other drills, and let's continue. Buried it. Not a problem there. Buried it just like the Milwaukee and the Bosch before. Definitely 5 inches worth there of drill. So no big issue there. That's got a lot of torque. When that whips around like that, you can certainly feel the torque in this motor. Let's try speed 2, just because we've done it with all the others so far. Yep, that's about it. And she doesn't like it in speed 2. There we go. All right. So about the same as the others. Cuts out pretty quick in speed 2 there. But no issues, speed 1. This is probably, like I said earlier, try not to be biased, but this is my preferred one. The way it fits, it just feels like a typical drill driver, and for me that's just, it's appealing for some reason. So I prefer the feel of this one. I do like that it's got slide packs, that these are 4 amp hours, and they're, you know, this is a very compact unit overall. So I think for the additional runtime that you're going to get off of 4 amp hours in that size of package, it's pretty appealing. Like I said, we'll go through at the end, we'll get all of them up here. We'll show you the tallies of screws per amp hour, as well as some of the other specs from the manufacturer, and just kind of talk about the things that I like and don't like for each one.